If you do this before bed every single night, your brain and your heart are quietly paying the price. I'm talking about scrolling on your phone in the dark, watching just one more video, checking messages, reading stressful news, or falling asleep with the TV still glowing in the background. It feels harmless, it feels relaxing, but inside your body, a completely different story is unfolding. When you expose your eyes to bright screens at night, especially blue light, your brain thinks it's daytime. The tiny gland in your brain that produces melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, slows down. Melatonin isn't just about sleep. It's also a powerful antioxidant that protects your brain cells and supports heart health. When melatonin drops, your sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. You may still be in bed for 7 or 8 hours, but you're not getting enough deep sleep. And deep sleep is when your brain cleans itself. Yes, cleans itself. During deep sleep, your brain activates something called the glymphatic system. Think of it like a nighttime cleaning crew. It removes waste products and toxins that build up during the day. When you stay up late staring at a screen, this cleaning process gets shortened or disrupted. Over time, poor deep sleep is linked to memory problems, brain fog, slower thinking, and even higher risk of cognitive decline. That harmless scrolling habit could be stealing your mental sharpness, especially if you're over 50 or 60, but it doesn't stop at the brain. Your heart is also affected. Late-night screen use often triggers emotional stimulation. You read something upsetting, you watch intense content, you reply to a stressful message. Your body reacts as if there's a threat. Stress hormones like cortisol rise. Your heart rate increases. Blood pressure goes up. At night, your body is supposed to shift into repair mode. Your heart rate should slow. Your blood pressure should dip. This nighttime dipping is very important for cardiovascular health. If it doesn't happen consistently, your risk for heart disease increases over time. When you stay mentally stimulated before bed, your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode instead of rest and repair. That means your heart never truly gets the break it needs. There's also another hidden factor. When you use your phone in bed, you train your brain to associate your bedroom with alertness, not sleep. The bed becomes a place for stimulation instead of rest. This makes it harder to fall asleep the next night, and the next, and the next. Sleep debt builds up quietly. And when you're sleep deprived, even mildly, your body becomes more insulin resistant. Cravings increase, inflammation rises, blood pressure can climb. Over months and years, this pattern puts strain on your arteries and your brain. Some people say, but it helps me relax. Here's the truth. Distraction is not the same as relaxation. True relaxation slows your breathing, reduces your heart rate, and calms your nervous system. Scrolling often does the opposite, even if you don't realize it. Especially after 60, your sleep becomes naturally lighter. You produce less melatonin. Your body takes longer to recover. That means nighttime habits matter even more. Imagine this. Every night is either a deposit into your brain and heart health, or a small withdrawal. 1 hour of bright screen time before bed may not seem like much, but multiplied over years it adds up. So what can you do instead? First, create a digital sunset. Turn off bright screens at least 60 minutes before bed. If that feels too hard, start with 30 minutes and build up. Second, dim the lights in your home. Lower lighting signals your brain that nighttime is approaching and supports natural melatonin production. Third, replace scrolling with a calming ritual, gentle stretching, light reading from a physical book, deep breathing, soft music, prayer, or meditation. These activities actually activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the system that tells your heart and brain it's safe to rest. Fourth, keep your bedroom dark and cool. Even small amounts of light can interfere with sleep quality. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask if needed. And finally, set a consistent bedtime. Your brain loves rhythm. When you go to bed at the same time each night, your internal clock becomes stronger and your sleep deepens naturally. This isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. The habit that feels small and harmless could be quietly increasing your risk for high blood pressure, heart strain, and cognitive decline. Your brain needs darkness to repair. Your heart needs calm to recover. Tonight, instead of reaching for your phone, try reaching for rest. Because what you do in the last hour before sleep may decide how strong your mind stays and how steady your heart beats in the years ahead.